Campania is the Italian region with the greatest number of UNESCO World Heritage Sites and features, such as the Amalfi Coast. This is one of the most famous coasts in the world and one of the highlights of tourism in Italy. The heritage also includes the Mediterranean diet and the art of Neapolitan pizza chef, making gastronomy and food production an Italian brand worldwide. The old town of Naples is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is the largest historical center in Europe. Capital of Campania and metropolitan city, Naples is the capital of Vesuvius, volcanic land, myths and ancient history. On a fertile, volcanic, temperate climate land, 4,000 years ago, Campania Felix was born. The vast Vesuvian plain holds important treasures from ancient times, including the ruins of Pompeii, the ancient pearl of Campania Felix. In Cimitele, there's the bell tower said to be the first in Christian history. Here, as well as in Nola and Camposano, other treasures from ancient times have been recovered, the ancient tomatoes.
A typical coloring phenomenon of the ancient tomato of Naples are the green shoulders, and therefore it never manages to reach a uniform and totally red color. And it is precisely in this characteristic that the intense strong smell of Antico Pomodoro di Napoli is contained. It's a strain we've been given by the germplasm bank. Over the years, we have reproduced our seeds until we have our field of ancient tomatoes. By the way, this was the first tomato to be used for the pizza margherita.
In Nola, the pizza is made of 4 types of ancient tomatoes.
How can we make people understand that our tomato is ancient and different from others? We opened a restaurant called Agriturismo di Città. People can come here to taste our products. If they like what we offer, they can buy our products.
Thanks to the germplasm bank that provided the seeds, over the years we were able to reproduce them. And today we have our own field of the yellow piennolo of Vesuvius. So they are non-hybrid varieties, native to the area.
In Portici, the university's Faculty of Agriculture has the genetic material for the seeds. We became keepers of ancient seeds. So what are these seeds as for the tomato, which is a Cioccio tomato? That would be the yellow tomato. This is the tomato that was imported, the first tomato imported from America in 1600. And then what happened? When we went to produce it, at the foot of Vesuvius, given the strength of the soil, from yellow it turned to red, and this is called a caramel date.
It is called caramel date because of its characteristics, as it is very sweet just like a real candy. And it has a fairly low pH which makes it digestible to everyone. Even those who tend to create some acidity can eat it safely.
If you take a close look at this product, this tomato, you see that it has the tip, which almost seems like it was the origin of San Marzano. Then the ancient tomato of Naples was born, which would be this one. Later, it was brought up to industry standards and became San Marzano tomato.
It is a gradual ripening plant, so we start harvesting tomatoes from early August until mid-September. It differs from other tomatoes by its acidity and Brix quality, which goes very well on pizzas, cooking at high degrees.
su pizze, quindi cotture ad alti gradi.
This is a real project for the development of the territory. Cultivation of ancient native seeds, exclusively with traditional and eco-sustainable agricultural techniques.
Here in Nola, in the area, we have two schools, the agricultural school and the hotel school. So what's the project? The plan is for the students who have graduated from the agricultural school to continue farming with these techniques. On top of that, the chefs that we prepare, when they go abroad, they bring our products to the world.
The right time for harvesting is indicated by the color and the brix grade, which measures the level of dissolved sugar.
The color is the correct one, typical of the harvest period and corresponding to its typical brix quality at about 4.5, 5 or 5.5 degrees brix at most.
We harvest in the morning and in the afternoon, and we opened an artisan factory where we process the tomatoes. This is a tomato that is put in jar with all the skin, because the skin is so delicate that it can hardly be peeled.
Tomatoes are taken from the field directly to the laboratory. The processing starts with the washing of the organic product with warm water. Then only the best tomatoes are selected and used. To preserve the flavor, the tomatoes are canned without peeling. After that, they are pasteurized.
Then we took further steps because this is an area development project. When we went into lockdown, to avoid layoffs, here's what we did. We decided to make instant sauces as a final product. And here we go. These are the sauces that are prepared in our restaurant's kitchen.
The Scarpariello, the Neapolitan shoemaker, is said to have eaten spaghetti, garlic, oil chili and Roman pecorino cheese every day. However, he could not carry on like that.
One day his wife got upset and said, "Now I'm going to squeeze 2 tomatoes into the sauce." In fact, it was originally called the Sciattato and then took the name of the Scarpariello. Because he used to eat it every day. It's made of garlic, oil, pepperoni, 4 to 5 tomatoes, in this case the Daterino cherry tomatoes, and pecorino cheese.
If the Neapolitan cuisine is famous around the world, it is thanks to these products.
They were at risk of getting lost, but today these precious tomatoes are the protagonists of many projects that aim to strengthen the eco-sustainable and high-quality local farming system.